and welcome to Coxie's Picks, and this video series, Road to a Record, should hopefully take you through from the start to the finish on how to get a Guinness World Record. So I'm going to be doing one myself, and let's start from the basics. So the first thing I need to do is I need to go on the Guinness World Records website and get an account set up. Once you've got an account made, you can then start trawling through all the records, find the subject matter that you want to do, and then apply for it. So in this case, I wanted to do something with handcuffs again, because I'm okay at getting out of handcuffs, so I thought I'd try and get another world record at doing it. Well, 3 records came up, so they were: number 1, fastest to get out of 3 handcuffs whilst underwater. Sounds good. I reckon I can do that. The time to beat is just over 38 seconds. I like this one. This one's good. Second one, right, is most consecutive handcuffs underwater. I also like this one. Right, it's currently at 5, and it says for it to be consecutive you need to get each cuff off within 30 seconds. So I just need to get 6 cuffs off. Obviously I'll be underwater, so I need to hold my breath. Alright, so I like this one as well. And then the third one, the one that's really intrigued me, is a slight wording change from the record that I already have, which is the record I hold is most handcuffs unlocked in 1 minute. Well, this one is most handcuffs escaped in 1 minute. So that's the one that interested me. And we are in, unfortunately, a hosepipe ban because it's exceptionally warm over here. So I can't do the first 2 because there'll be a lot of water wasted trying to train. So that limits me to the most handcuffs escaped in 1 minute. So I'll have a look at that one. You click on it. You apply to do that record and you state the reasons why. So I stated that the reason I wanted to do it was to greater expand my escapology repertoire and build a portfolio. So I then have to wait the mandatory 12 weeks whilst they go through, because I'm doing it for free. You can get it done really quickly if you're willing to pay. However, I'm trying to do this as cheaply as possible because money's tight. So I have to wait 12 weeks. And then, would you believe it, 12 weeks later they gave me approval so that I can go for the record. That's perfect. They give you a set of guidelines and everything else. So you read through the guidelines and you see what you need. Well, there's a few interesting things in there. So just like before, I need someone to verify that the handcuffs are genuine. That's a given. I also need 2 timekeepers. Also a given. But what's odd is that I'm not allowed to start with anything in my hands this time. They've got to be shown free, and then I then collect the tools and then escape. So maybe I'm allowed them in my pocket. I've got to confirm. But what I'll probably do is I'll have the tools that I need on a bench ahead. So with that in mind, it's now looking like the most handcuffs that I can escape in 55 seconds, because I'm going to allow myself 5 seconds to pick the items up, get myself set up, and then go for it. The current record is 10. That's where it gets interesting. So in 55 seconds, to get 10 cuffs off, I need to be getting a set of cuffs off every 4.2 seconds. I'm going to need to practice. I'm also going to need a lot of cuffs. This is where it's going to get interesting. So, first things first. Where am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? And when am I going to do it? Well, the when I'm ready, so we can put that one in the back burner. Where, I can't think of anywhere better than the Doncaster Restraint Museum when they're doing their version 2.0 grand opening. So that puts a timeline in place. And how am I going to do it? Well, the quickest way that I know of getting out of a set of handcuffs is shimming. So it's going to be a custom shim, I do believe. So I guess we'll have to do a quick test. I've got 5 handcuffs. That's half the record. Let's see how long it takes me. Okay, so we have got 5 handcuffs on and nothing in my hands apart from the old start the timer. So what I'll do is I'll start the timer. When the timer then beeps, then we'll pick up the tools. Now, I've got 5 on, the record's 10, 60 seconds for 10, or in my head it's maths, 30 seconds. So if we say 25 seconds to get these 5 off, then I should be in good stead to get the record. That's what I'm doing in my head. So if we've got 25 seconds, right, then we should be good. So hands are clear. Okay, so I think we're going to be good to go. Right, so as you just saw, I think we're in good stead for getting this record. Now I think what we need to do is think bigger, more cuffs, more go. So instead of just going for just breaking it, I think we should try and do at least 2 more ahead. So in my head I'm thinking 13 cuffs, which will be really stretching myself, but that's only because I've just had a feel-good factor from doing that. So it may well go back to just 11, you never know. But yeah, so let's start this journey. I want to do the whole world record again for Scotty's Little Soldiers, but I also know that Doncaster Restraints Museum has also got the air hospice as well. So we'll figure out which charity we're going to go through, and we'll do it that way. But obviously I'll keep you informed via this little playlist, which is Road to a Record. Thank you very much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next update. Goodbye.